let me also welcome on board Foram M.Chheda, who's joining us from ChartAnalytics. She's the founder of the company. Foram, hi, good afternoon. Thanks so much for joining us today. Give me a broader sense of the markets that you're seeing today, because yesterday we did see a bloodbath. Today we did see a stellar recovery. But what's also key to note is that the broader markets have for a second day in a row underperformed the benchmark indices. So
But when we talk about the levels on the Nifty, we did see that it closed up by around a little more than 0.5%, and it closed above the levels that were being watched out, about 21,700, 21,750, rather 21,740. But over here, when we talk about a bit of a positional basis, it continues to remain in a very consolidated range. On the lower side, 21,500 continues to remain as a strong support levels, which also coincides with the 50-day moving average technically. And on the higher side, even right now, I do see a bit of a consolidated.
Right, Forum. Also, then it is that time of the show where we tell our viewers your top picks. Tell us where are you seeing value? What are your picks for today?
Well, the first stock that I'm looking at is TCS. Now, Nifty IT did see a good performance or an outperformance yesterday compared to the other stocks or the benchmark. So today also what we've seen in TCS, it has marginally closed in positive by around 0.7%. Now, overall, if we talk about this month, the stock has moved from 3,800 levels to closer to around 4,100. That's already seen a good move. And in the past 2 to 3 trading sessions, we've seen a very quiet consolidated move in a very narrow range between 4,070 on the lower side and 4,150 on the higher side. Currently, the stock is attempting to make a breakout from this very narrow consolidation, and which makes the stock attractive to buy at current levels. It's closed very much near the breakout level of 41449. So that's 4150 is a breakout level. And the stop loss should be placed below the levels of 4090, and one can look for a higher target of closer to 4260. And another stock that I'm looking at is LIC. LIC has seen a very steep up move since last week of Jan to nearly the past few trading sessions. It has moved from the levels of around 860 to closer to 1175. After that, we have seen a steep fall, including today. In the last 3 trading sessions, it has lost nearly 15 to 16%. If we consider the lows for today. Those lows are actually the support level as per the Fibonacci retracements. It's taking support at 61.8% retracement. And we did see a good closing. So it is not like exactly a candlestick pattern of a hammer, but it's very much now recovered from its lows. So very safe levels to buy the stock, and the stop loss should be considered at the levels of 947. And one can look for a higher target of closer to 1120.
thanks, Forum, so much for joining us today and sharing your strategy going ahead and your stock picks as well. 2 heavyweights on Forum's radar today, TCS as well as LIC. With that, Forum, we'll let you go. Thanks so much for joining us.